Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Chantel. This is my basic journey. I last left you off in a Winding Stair campground in Oklahoma, and I'm still in Oklahoma, just a little bit more west. I'm actually at like Sardis Lake, and honestly I just pulled over because it said Sardis Cove, so I thought it was going to be like some cool feature or something, but there's just a campground and a boat ramp. We're not going to stay here, we're just hanging out. And I went over to the campground, which is like over in that direction, like over here, and there are spots along the lake which are really nice, and there's electric, and it's only $15, and that's not like winter season pricing, that's just like normal pricing, which is pretty cool. That's pretty cheap. So I don't think I'm going to stay here though, because I kind of want to go to Chickasaw Nation. I'm currently in Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma, southeastern, going a little bit more west, about an hour south from Oklahoma City. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this place because it was really pretty, and I'm sure Joey just wanted to get out of the car. We've been driving for about an hour, but only about an hour and a half left to go until we're at our destination. Hopefully it's a little bit nicer. It's really cold right now. It's like 38 degrees or something. I'm freezing. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this place because it was beautiful, and I just kind of stopped here just to check it out and stretch my legs and stretch Joey's legs. But let's continue on and I'll show you where we go in Chickasaw. So I made a pit stop in the Chickasaw National Recreational Area, and there's like a visitor center and a nature center, and then I'm at like the bathrooms I found, but it's next to a waterfall called the Little Niagara. So we're gonna go and look at it because I can't turn down a good waterfall, right? So the Chickasaw National Recreation Area is actually really big, and the part I just showed you was the Travestine Nature Center, or like the basic like park administration area. And so they have like a little gift shop and everything, and I did find a couple stickers. I didn't get a sticker for Arkansas at all. It'll be the first state that I've been to that I don't have a sticker for. Little sad about that, Arkansas. So now we're at another part of the Chickasaw Recreation Area in the Buckhorn Campground on the Lake of the Arbucks, and it is so beautiful. I'm going to show you guys around. We tried to get as close to the lake and as close to the bathrooms as possible. So the Buckhorn campgrounds are actually pretty big. There's 4 separate loops, and I'm on loop D. This campground is one of the more expensive campgrounds that I've been to. It was $22 a night, but it does have full hookups. Like I said, I'm pretty close to the lake and also pretty close to the showers, which I'm even more excited about because let's face it, like when I'm living in my van, I did not know I was going to be so excited for frickin' showers. Now that we're here, I'm probably just going to hang out. I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten since breakfast, and it's now like 2:30 in the afternoon, so I am going to eat something and probably just hang out before we go do exploring. I did get 2 nights, and so today might just be the chill day. It was a travel day, and so I'll probably just hang out the rest of the night, and then tomorrow we'll do some exploring. I definitely have poor service in this area of Oklahoma, just like the last place I went in Oklahoma. Maybe that's just an Oklahoma thing, because I was in the boonies of Arkansas and got like great service to the point where I could like stream Netflix and whatnot. But it's pretty chilly. It got cold fast, and it looks so gray like it's gonna rain, so I kind of like rigged this, I don't know, to have a tarp so my wires, because they both have like those connector box thingies that I did not want them to get rained on, so I just kind of like clipped that all along it so it does not touch those. Yep. And we've been watching the movie Pay It Forward, which is an old favorite of mine. If you guys have not seen it, you should definitely watch it. But that's what we're doing, and probably just gonna continue doing that. I think the next thing that I'm gonna buy for my van is a cell phone signal booster, because I think that if I had one, I would have cell phone signal here, or like at least 4G, because I don't have anything. And this is the 3rd day now that I haven't had any sort of cell phone signal. In fact, in order to get my directions to here, I had to drive into a town just to get enough signal to be able to like MapQuest my way here. Especially, you know, I work online, my job is online, so I have to have some sort of like access to that. But I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. I think my plans might have to change a little bit because I can't go this long without cell phone signal. It's the next morning, and if you hear some chomping in the background, it's Joey eating his breakfast. It's freezing. All of my windows are fogged up, even though I have them kind of cracked, which means my body heat is warm enough to heat up the windows, even though they're cracked a little. It's really cold. This is probably one of the coldest mornings that I've dealt with, besides the morning in Oregon where I woke up to snow. And so I originally packed up my shower bag to go right in the morning when I woke up, but it is way too cold. I do not want icicles as hair. So instead of going and taking a shower, Joey, where do you keep finding these foods? I'm going to make coffee and try to warm up first before I go, which is going to start by bundling up into a hoodie because I'm freezing. So unfortunately, it is too cold for my little butane stove to work, and so I'm going to have to bear the cold outside and use my propane stove, which is fine. It's just really cold out there. It's finally warm enough out there that I can go take a shower and not have icicles for hair, so I'm gonna go do that, and I'll show you guys what the bathrooms look like. I know some of you are not interested in what the bathrooms look like, but whenever I watched videos on VanLife, I was always curious on what their bathrooms looked like. I don't know, I can't be the only one out there who's interested in that, so I will show you guys what this bathroom looks like. It's actually really clean. I went in it yesterday, but it was already kind of dark, so I didn't show you guys. But I'm gonna go take a shower, and hopefully I don't freeze to death. But it's gonna feel so good. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I have my Jackery charging. I have my Joey chilling, all bundled up. You staying warm, Joe? Yeah, you are, huh? Yeah, it's actually pretty nice now. I feel like it's at least like 45 degrees. Also, can we admire how dirty my windows are? Yeah, that's because I was driving through some crazy dirt roads yesterday because Nance, that's my GPS, decided to take me on some crazy route. Frickin' Nancy. I'm excited. It's so nice out now. Like, look at how sunny it is. It was so cold this morning. I bet it's like at least 50 degrees now. I'm getting ready to make some lunch, and I found these plant-based cheddar slices at Walmart, and so we're gonna try to make a grilled cheese here. Usually they don't melt very well, but we're gonna try. As you can see, the cheese doesn't get super melty, but that's okay. It'll still be delicious, and I'm gonna pair this with a nice chips and salsa. Getting ready to leave to give you the grand tour of the campground in this area here, but I figured I'd show you guys on a map where we are. So up here we have Sulphur, Oklahoma, and then over here is where we were yesterday when we came into a Travertine Nature Center, and that's kind of where the park headquarters are, and there's a whole bunch of campgrounds within here too. As you can see, here's one, here's another one, and then if you look, you have this whole section here that's just a tiny little part of where we were, and then there's this huge lake, the Lake of the Arbucks, and we're at the Buckhorn Campground down here. And so as you can see, you got A and B loops, which is where I was going to go originally, and they actually are closed right now. I'm actually in D now, but there's C and D, and then here's a whole nother little section over here. So I figured I could just give you a little tour of the campground and then head over here to this like beach fun area, it looks like. And then we can see more of this beautiful lake, because I honestly can't see much from where I'm at. And so I'm gonna start at the beginning of the campground, and we'll make our way back down here, and then we'll walk over to the fun lake area. So that little section of land over there, that is apparently where we were trying to go. But it does not look like there's a way to get there unless if you drive. It just is lake all the way around. So I might not go over there. We'll see how I'm feeling. Morning, baby. just left my campsite and I headed over to the pavilion area that I was trying to get to yesterday, but I couldn't by walking, so I drove over here just to check it out before I left. But I hope you had fun hanging out with me in the Chickasaw National Recreation Area. It's very beautiful here. If you ever get a chance to go through Oklahoma, you should definitely make this one of your stops, and especially in the actual Lake Travertine area. Like, that was so beautiful with all the waterfalls, and I think next time if I was to come through here again, I would get a campsite there, just because there was a lot more to explore and to see rather than on the lake here. Unless if you have like water toys or a boat or something, this would be more practical for you. I hope you had fun hanging out with me though and checking out the Chickasaw area. And if you're interested in where I go next, you should subscribe. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. I'll also put a link for my Patreon in the description box in case you want to check it out. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!